I hope you're doing great. I'm sorry for my long absence. It's been a really crazy period. I think I haven't done a video since December or January. And for those of you that know me, you know that I've moved. So I've been with my family in Vancouver since coming back to Vancouver. And then this amazing apartment came up in the West End. You can actually see my view. I have a really great view. Behind me is the Broad Street Bridge, but I think you're just seeing an image reflection in my glass patio doors. So that's been really great. I've got this amazing space in downtown Vancouver. I'm right across the street from the water, which is wonderful and so good for my health and so good for my peace of mind. It's been crazy juggling a full-time job and then trying to resurrect my business, and I've been going through a lot of health stuff, a lot of healing, all positive, but just intense. If anybody's gone through a lot of healing for injuries or health challenges. And then of course trying to get this place organized has been fun, but a lot of work. And Christmas and then the end of 2019 and now starting 2020. I did a big workshop in Vancouver 2 weeks ago called Stack Style It Yourself with R.T. Buggett, who's a fashion stylist and interior designer, and Dr. Caitlin Goldsmith, who's a sex therapist, and that was brilliant. It was about sex, fashion, and your relationship with yourself, and we had 25 wonderful women join us. It was such a privilege to be able to share our work and to be able to connect with these amazing ladies. And then today I taught a workshop on self-love and body image. And it's really miraculous to see how deep my work has gotten from so much challenge. And because it's been a really challenging 7 years, and especially the past 5 years has been so challenging. And it's been obviously that you get a lot of character. Hi, whoever is watching, I'd love to know who it is. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, you build a lot of character, and it's in service of something. I know that. It's really great how I'm able to help people, and I'm so privileged in that respect. But it's really interesting to see how my work is evolving through a lot of the personal growth that I'm experiencing, and I know a lot of people have been going through a lot over the past couple of years. So I'm feeling 2020 is an easier year. I can feel that the energy is a lot lighter. Sorry, I'm trying to decide where I'm sitting comfortably. And that's just something I'm learning. It's always been a thing, I think, in life, is to go with the flow, but to just be in flow and not trying to do more, and trusting that there's certain times where one thing needs to take precedent, and then things that will come back into balance, because my day job has really kind of taken over my life despite all my best intentions. And so saying, okay, if this is what's going to happen, then I'm going to go with flow, and how do I make things easier on myself? So not trying to do 5 things in a day. I'm just going to do 1, and that's all I'm really going to do. And then the other tasks I do, make them easier to manage. And now, as things are slowing down, well, first of all, and then I had all the workshops, but now the workshops are done. My next Miracle Monday is on March 9th. I would absolutely love to have you. Stay tuned. That is going to come out later this week. The topic is going to be living in love. It's going to be amazing. And now it's my time to really slow down, and I'm also in my mind saying, okay, everything has to take a backseat to how well I want to take care of myself. And let's see, I'm hoping it's going to happen, but I've also been consciously slowing down, not trying to build my business so much. And again, just enjoy me time and doing things that resonate with me, like signing up for a tango class, which I love. It's the happiest part of my week. And it's so good to be back dancing, and reading great books that I've been dying to read, and getting my apartment organized, and knowing that this is my time as well, and we're finally here. And even in times of challenge, just can you love what is as well? That in those periods when I wasn't able to have the downtime, and I was like, all right, this is clearly the period that's happening. And yeah, of course I was angry about it, because I wanted more time to myself and more time to take care of me, and still trying to do that, but just loving what is and accepting it and say, okay, this is where I'm at, this is what's happening. And it's really strengthened my desire to have more time for self-care now, and to be soulmating with myself, and to be creating space for more wonderful things to come in. And if my newsletter doesn't go out you know, for another 2 months, then that's the way it's got to be. And I think a lot of people are in that place now. You know, we're putting in a lot of boundaries and saying, well, what works best for us? And loving that too, loving that lesson, and just being really present to whatever is happening, and really just being accepting of whatever is happening in your life right now, and going with the flow. And like I said, not necessarily trying to make more of anything. In fact, I'm kind of feel like I'm going a little bit underneath, like slower maybe. Like, you know, I'm quite a high achiever, but, you know, this time maybe not underachieving, but not aiming so high, just being, just doing the little bits, and that's enough, and that works within my energy levels right now, and being cool with that, and being cool with this period in my life where I am going to hold back my energy a little bit in service, like in the way that I'm helping everybody else, but it's in service of myself, which is most important, and just loving the space to do that. And you know, of course I worry that, oh, what about the business? And am I moving forward fast enough and this and this? But I'm saying, no, I'm going to love what is. I'm going to love this period where I'm at in my life to just pause and to take care of myself. And I think there's an art to that, of choosing the stillness and being okay, and maybe recuperating after all the period of challenge. That, you know, that's important too. So again, loving what is, loving what's showing up, just going with whatever is being presented to me at the time. And I mean, it's really like not resisting it, just going with the flow. So I'm curious to see where you all at in your lives, what's showing up for you. Are you able to embrace it? How does it feel? What's the journey like in getting to a place of being able to be in full acceptance? So yeah, curious to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back for sure with more videos later this week, and sending you all lots of love. Take care. Bye.